What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again, finally, for the last 5 episodes of Power. This is Power Season 6, Episode 11, Still Dre. Bitch, this episode gonna be about Dre, and I'm kind of over it already, but we gonna go and get through it, okay? So, soon as the episode pop up, this is what we hear. Rise and shine, all the children of the world, because the Lord gives us blessings. And I'm sitting here like, hold up. I said, what is Kylie Jenner doing up on here? Okay, she getting her money, all right? But then I realized he was singing a spiritual song, okay? He was singing a gospel. He was singing a baby melody for the baby, okay? Heaven, which who has went from a goddamn baby to a freaking toddler, you know, a preteen toddler, you know, all in the span of 2 months. Nope. Let me just say 2 weeks, okay? He's sitting there singing. Mind you, his baby mama, we finally see her again. Okay, it's been a minute since we seen her, and they actually gave her some words to speak this time. And she basically like, listen, bitch, Dre, I love you, okay? But you finally got my daughter back, and if you wouldn't be acting this way, you know, me taking a baby just for a minute or whatever, you all up here talking about something, you know, you're gonna miss her and all this shit. You wouldn't be doing all that shit if you hadn't got her taken. Okay, bitch, I got her back though. That's all that matters. Okay, but we still need to leave. We need to leave New York, okay? Listen, I'm not trying to go back to London with you. I'm not trying to go home with you or whatever. She was like, no, I ain't talking about leaving the country. I'm talking about leaving the state. Bitch, we can go to Vegas. My sister got a house out there. She got a pool and everything. So I can be out there in the casino up there, you know, dealing cards or whatever to blue-haired old ladies and shit like that. Bitch, I ain't finna do that, okay? I got this empire running, all right? I'm finna take over New York, and I'm sitting here like this. Dre, do you hear yourself? You finna take over New York how? How? You got a damn target on your fucking back, bitch, okay? Everybody is after your ass, all right? You know, just because you didn't get out of jail or whatever, you signed a deal and all that shit because Blanca done got your ass out and get out here lying on ghosts and shit or whatever. How the fuck you think you finna take over fucking New York, all right? Then he's sitting there and he see on the news that, because he said he had a plan in action that's about to happen. Plan got a little bit thwarted because he sees on the news that same report that we saw when James was looking at it, and Ramona called him up and told him turn on the news, whatever, announcing the fact that he's about to be running with Walsh to be the lieutenant governor. Okay, so he goes over there, he texts Sachs, we need to fucking talk. So he couldn't wait till Sachs hit him back. So he went back over there to Sachs' house and was like, listen, bitch, we supposed to be in this shit together. You said you ain't keeping up your end of the bargain. How the fuck is this nigga up here trying to run for goddamn lieutenant governor? How this gonna happen? Because he running with goddamn Walsh, bitch. You know, it was like, first of all, it was your report that got my ass fired, okay? So, you know, calm the fuck down. We gonna be in this shit. I do what I gotta do. I got your back. He said, bitch, the only person that got my back is me. I said, you sure about that, Dre? Because you fucking your own self up in this process. Bitch, Dre go to the warehouse to talk to his new dudes, his crew, whatever. Mind you, he got a new dude, okay? His right-hand man named OZ. I said, just call the nigga Eyes, all right? OZ. And OZ, you know, you can just look right off the back that OZ got some issues going off on him, okay? The nigga just ain't to be trusted. And so at this point, you know, they up there chopping the shit. This my nigga OZ, you know, he just not getting out. You know, he was like, I just got out, you know, for good, early for good behavior and stuff like that. And he was like, nigga, you ain't never been good. What you talking about? I was the nigga with the dreads, okay? I was him with the locks that said, now that y'all through with this goddamn reunion that y'all doing, laughing and shit, what the fuck is up with the whole thing? I thought we supposed to get some drugs and shit or whatever. What the hell is happening? Okay, we got another plan that's going on right about now because I ain't fucking with them Serbians no more. You know, fuck them niggas. And next thing you know, the Serbians pop up. It was like, bitch, you gotta pay because you killed our boss. They talking all this shit. OZ looking like what? Okay, next thing you know, guns is being raised or whatever. They still talking back and forth. OZ said, fuck this shit, and let off a shot and killed one of them motherfuckers, okay? They started shooting back and forth. Pop, 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 pop. I said, damn it, bitch. Now, at one point, I'm thinking like, OZ finna make it up out of here. OZ and Drake gonna be the one that make it up out of here. Bitch, why Dre use OZ as a goddamn shield? I said, I thought that was your homeboy. I thought that was your nigga. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Mind you, Dre got shot in the shoulder. Okay, got his girl snitching him up and everything. And she over it. Okay, she is over it. Like, bitch, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. That's what we gotta do. And you know what? Where the money at? You got some money saved up? I mean, I ain't got none right now. You know, this whole thing that we was supposed to be doing, it didn't fall through right quick. She was like, well, you know where you need to go, what you need to do. Man, I told you I want to go back there. I said, bitch, where you finna go? Meanwhile, in the prison, okay, Blanca up here talking to Too Big and Spanky. Listen, Too Big went to institutional racism and institutionalized, putting our black and brown brothers and sisters up in jail and all this institutionalized bullshit that we got to go through, whatever. She was like, so you don't walk, you don't walk doing, huh? You don't walk, nigga. That's what you want. She wanted to call him a nigga so quick, so bad, but she didn't do that. I said, girl, you calm down, calm down. She basically trying to get them to give up Tommy Egan. Bitch, she said, Spank, if you ain't with Too Big, that bitch gon' you get up into gym pop, bitch, they ain't gonna be shit on your ass, okay? You ain't gonna have nobody to protect your ass, and your little ass just ain't gonna make it. And then she struck a nerve right then and there. Mind you, Too Big was holding it down. Too Big was like, yo, I don't know who the fuck you talking about, and ain't nobody finna be telling nobody this and telling nobody that. And it's about the time where I say, Lord, here goes Spank. You gotta look into the death of the nigga named Poncho. I said, what the fuck? And let me ask this question. Are we still gonna get some wreck? It's the way that they disrespected the fuck out of Grim. We still not gonna acknowledge the fact that he gone. Ain't nobody gonna find him and say, oh shit, somebody killed Grim. That's fucked up. Courtney, y'all need to do better with that one. Okay, I ain't like the way y'all handled that shit. So Dre, he goes over there to see his mom. His mom is at church, okay? And mama coming out to church and, he like, mama, it's me. She was like, oh my God, please don't touch me. Please don't hurt me. He was like, mama, it's me. And it was like, oh my God, Dre, what the fuck you want? You know what? You ain't been around here in years or whatever. So now all of a sudden you coming around. What you want? Mama, you was right, okay? She said, listen, you was a good boy. You could have had a scholarship. You could have did this. You know what, mama? You was right, okay? I was leading my life in the path of sin. I said you still are. Okay, you still are, and, I'm turning over a new leaf, okay? Me and my girl, we trying to get up out of here, take my daughter and all this stuff. Your daughter, bitch, how you gonna come over here talking about some you turn over a new leaf? Listen, you done lied so many times, I don't even feel like believing you at this point, okay? And then you want to ask me for some money? He asked her for money, and she was like, no. She quoted a Bible scripture to him at Romans and said something about he who lies or some shit won't tell the truth or whatever. I said, you know what, you better quote that scripture, sister. She looked like she probably a deaconess. You know what I'm saying? She just really wasn't here for the bullshit that he was pulling, okay? She knew her son was about some bullshit. She thought he was lying about, trying to do right, got this daughter that she never seen, and now all of a sudden you want to pop up and you want me to help you out by giving you some money? No, that's not what you do when you first see somebody, okay? And so that was the dead end. That was where his girlfriend was telling him that he needed to go. So that didn't work out. The next person that he went to, that he wanted to apply pressure to, oh, let's go to Tasha at her daycare. She like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here? He said, I see what you got going on over here, and I know you up here trying to move weight. I know your little nigga trying to move weight, Tariq, okay? And I know that the brick that he had when he started moving weight, it came from, yo nigga Ghost, okay? That's what's going on. And what you need to do is you need to give me $50,000 right about now, or else I'm gonna apply pressure on that little nigga. I'm gonna put all his shit out there, whatever. And she was like, bitch, what are you talking about? Do you see this place? Do you see anybody up in here? There is nobody in here because the police came and raided the shit, and so everybody then pulled their kids out. Bitch, I ain't making no money. He was like, but your little nigga, he resourceful, okay? So he know what the fuck to do. Now you better tell that motherfucker to give me $50,000 and that brick, or I'm gonna fuck his ass up, and I'm gonna fuck you up too. I was sitting here like, oh, Tasha, you really finna let this little nigga talk to you like this? And she was like, yes, because next thing you know, Tariq comes over there to him, and he only got a little bit of the money. He was like, that brick that you had cost like, came up to like $20,000, okay? And this ain't even close to that. He was like, this all that I could come up with at the short notice, okay? But, I'm good for it. I give you the rest, but I also need another favor. So you need me to do a favor for you after I told you to do something for me? What type of shit is this? What you need, little nigga? He was like, I need a gun, an unregistered, sealed off, fouled off gun or whatever. He said, for what? What you trying to do? Why you need to know? Because, bitch, I ain't trying to get my name caught up in this shit. Just in case when your ass finally do get caught, I ain't trying to go down for no shit. All right. He was like, what you need to do, you need to get me into somebody that's higher up that only you got access to. And, so, that was a dead end, somewhat of a dead end, trying to go through Tariq. So you went through your mama, you tried to go through intimidate Tasha, you tried to get something out of Tariq. That didn't really work the way that you wanted it to all the way. So now we see him go to Ghost. So now I'm putting it together. Basically, this is the day before he gets, the day when he gets caught up, before Blanca, gives him that deal to get out. And before somebody actually shoots Ghost. So then we see him go meet up with Ghost or whatever. And having him talking about give me the $250,000. This is what you owe me and all this shit. You lowball on me. Okay, this is all that I can get. And plus I got to go get it myself and all this and woo, woo, woo. And I'm just sitting here like, Dre, you making a lot of demands for a nigga that ain't got shit and who got a fucking target on your head. Like, you really out here doing all this stuff. Like, you really a free nigga. Like, you really have all this stuff planned out. Okay, you don't. You giving sob stories to him about how the Serbians came up in there because you framed me for Jason. You thought I would be up in Rikers right about now and all this shit. Ghost don't give a fuck about that. Listen, you work with this man. Okay? You work with this man and you seen how he worked. You mean to tell me that you never took into consideration that this motherfucker is always 1 to 2 to 5 steps ahead of your ass? Ahead of just about everybody. Okay? He's going to be his own worst enemy and trip his own self up, bitch. But in this case, you cannot outsmart this man, all right? And that is exactly what we show. That he's supposed to meet him in an hour, whatever, to get the money. He on the phone talking to his girl like, yeah, we got this money. It's $250 large or whatever. She was like, okay. He said, kiss heaven for me, get the plane tickets and all that shit. Next thing you know, that's when we hear the sirens and that's when Dre gets picked up. So back up in the prison, in the jail, 2-Bit and Spanky, they in jail, in the holding cell or whatever, commiserating with each other about what just happened, okay? You got Blanca telling them one thing, and, Blanca basically spooked the fuck out of Spanky, trying to make it seem like Tommy was the one that did all this shit. Tommy played y'all ass. Tommy never really had y'all back. If he ain't got y'all back now, when was the last time that he came through for y'all or whatever? Y'all always have his back, but he ain't never come through for y'all. So, why you trying to, take up for him or whatever? That's why he gave the name Poncho. I said, you know what, Spanky, I liked you. But now I'm saying you's a weak nigga, okay? You's a weak, non-thinking nigga. The only motherfucker come to find out, 2-Bit kind of smart, okay? 2-Bit kind of smart. 2-Bit said, now, why would he actually stand there and look at his shit get fucked up? And why would she actually put the name out there? That goes to show that he didn't do it. And he throwing out big words. He said duplicitous and shit like that. I said, wait a minute. Shake the fucking tables, 2-Bit. And that goes to show you, now all these street niggas is dumb as fuck, okay? They know some shit, all right? And, it was like, basically, at the end of the day, it couldn't be Tommy. It had to be somebody else. Who else knew where the fucking warehouse was? Bitch, that motherfucker Dre. I said, thank you, 2-Bit. 2-Bit, you making me finally like your ass, okay? Because you the only nigga up in here actually thinking up in this bitch. Then they get called to get transferred to the new cell. Francis and Spotswood. I said, Spotswood? Spanky had a nerve to call him Francis and be like, Francis. And then I said, nigga, your name is Spotswood. Shut your mouth up. I was named after a judge. Look it up. That's what I said, that don't make it no better. That don't make it no better. Your mama had high hopes for you. That's why she named you that, okay? She had very high hopes for you, and look at what you did. You disappointed the hell out of her. That's what you did. That's a smart ass, I went to Harvard ass name, okay? Spotswood, probably Howard Law School, Spotswood. Spotswood. You know, I come from the Divine Nine, okay, Jack and Jill, okay, my parents got, we vacation on the black side of the Hamptons and on Martha Vineyard, you know, that type of shit. That's what that name says. I said, Spotswood. You don't hear that shit every day. And this is when they go and show us when they go into the cell together. And that's when they get the cell phone. And this is when Ghost put on there basically, take care of Dre and I take care of your family, okay? And I take care of both of y'all. That's basically what he was saying. And you know, Spanky wasn't really with it at first. And he was like, we can't catch no charge up in here. And he was like, look who we were doing it for. We protected, obviously, because he said, if you need any help, talk to the goddamn guard that gave you the phone. And Spanky thinking, I said, come on, Spanky. You are kind of disappointing me because of the way that you are not thinking this episode. God damn, Spanks. Also, before Dre got picked up, he went over there to see Councilman Tate, you know, talking about I got some info on the St. Patrick's or whatever. He telling him about, you know, Tariq being looked at for the murder of Ray Ray, the dirty cop. And he was like, how you know this? He was like, because I told him that he did it. I know that he did it. All right, what I need from you is 2 clean plates and some a license or whatever the fuck to get up out the goddamn state. That's what he need. And so that piqued his interest because at first Tate wasn't finna do nothing because his office, you know, his little campaign office was desert, okay? It was desert up in that bitch. Nobody was there. Somebody gonna be like, bitch, desert, get up, shut the fuck up. It was a joke, okay? Don't take shit so literally, you know? And I was like, Tate. Goddamn. So back in the prison, or I should say the jail, 2-Bit and Spanky, they so damn obvious. You got Dre sitting down there in the common area with everybody else by himself. You get 2-Bit over on this side. You got Spanky over here. Dre sees both of them, sees this other nigga over here, walk up to 2-Bit and give him a blicky, okay? Give him a little shank, okay? You got that little blickety on you, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I was watching State Property, too. Don't worry about that. That's, if you ain't seen State Property 2, you don't understand the reference, okay? That's what they was calling the shank, you know what I'm saying? But, anyway, so they doing all of that, so damn obvious with it. And right when they was about to go ahead and stab him up, he gets up and he tried to make conversation with this other dude. And then that's when the CO come out there and call Dre and basically saved his ass. But saved by the goddamn CO, okay? You know, go back there talking to Blanca, okay? Blanca doing the whole thing where we saw in the last episode when she wanted him. They basically set up James St. Patrick, okay? To make it seem as if Dre actually did see him kill Terry Silver, and they set the whole thing up in motion so that she can get this warrant. Okay, I'm not finna go through all that because we done seen this shit already. If you want to see all of that, go back and look at my review for episode 10. But anyway, they let him out. So he ended up being escorted, you know, by the FBI agents. And then, you know, back at the jail, you got 2-Bit and Spanky trying to talk about what they gonna do now because they see that he out. And, you know, because at first they was trying to make plans like, okay, so as soon as he come back, we gonna get this motherfucker. But then that got messed up because they see him walking out in his street clothes. So now they know that that ain't right. And they was like, this motherfucker a snitch, okay? He's the snitch of all snitches, okay? He Tekashi 6ix9ine before Tekashi 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? And so, at this point, they get on the phone and they call Tommy because they wanted Tommy to take care of the situation, thinking that everything is all good. Tommy was like, first of all, you thought that I would raid my own warehouse, set that shit up? Of course I did. It was like, who you think did it? Of course it's the nigga that you can't fuck with and you can't stand, Dre, the same motherfucker that killed Big Grim. I said, oh, so we finally acknowledging goddamn Grim is dead, okay? 2-Bit and Spanky, y'all bitch asses knew about this whole thing this whole time and you ain't gonna say nothing. Tommy like, ain't this about a goddamn bitch? Okay? He was like, when were we gonna be able to tell you? We just got fucking raided. How we was gonna tell you? I said, ain't this some shit? You know? And at this point, Tommy don't know who to trust, okay? Because Tommy like, y'all ain't tell me this. My warehouse get raided. You were supposed to take out Dre. You didn't do that. And then somebody gonna he got to deal with the fact that somebody put Pancho's death on him too, you know? And at that moment, he's not trusting anybody because he feels like people are talking. And at that moment, that was when 2-Bit looks up in his mind and he's like, Who knew about that and who would say something about that? He looks over there at Spanky and he's suspicious as fuck, like this bitch. He had to have said something, okay? And so he was like, Tommy not down with it. And it was like, damn, what we gonna do now? Okay, go back to Dre. I hope 2 Bit don't take Spanky out. Please don't. Spanky wasn't in his right mind, okay? He got caught up. You know what I'm saying? Give him another chance, okay? But if it's the laws of the street, Spank gotta go, okay? But I don't want to see him go, But at this point, Dre, once he get out there cop car to go take a piss, he runs away. And he runs to his mother's house, okay? We see that he's going to this house, and at this point, before we realize that it's his mom's house, we see him go up to the house and we see him pick up this fake rock and it has a key. Like he knew exactly what, which area it was, which rock to pick up, that it had the fake key in the back. You open it up and all that stuff. Or it was a fake rock with a house keys, a spare keys. And that, he was able to get in. And you see all these pictures of this little boy on the family and this little boy and stuff on the piano and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, he has to know this house because he knowing exactly where to go. And so we realized that it was his mom when he went into their closet trying to take her jewelry and stuff. And then she comes in there with a gun talking about something, basically. She said that the first time he went to jail, she put his ass in jail. Thought that was going to set him straight and all that shit. But now you still going to bring your wickedness up in this house and all this shit. What did I do? Then going to say something. What the fuck did I do to deserve such a wicked ass son? I said, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Now, see, mama made me mad. And I really, for some reason, God don't strike me down, but I really wanted Dre to shoot her. I did because of the stuff that she was saying to him and the stuff that he said to her. Mama made me feel sorry for Dre for a second because I just didn't like the way that she was coming at him. And after he was saying, you said ever since I was 6 years old that I was fucking wicked. You said this shit every day. You did this all because of one incident. I took a candy bar from Mr. Edwards and you said I'm wicked for that? I'm being a fucking kid, okay? And you, from that day on, you just kept on saying it, and you the one, your words is what made me into this, okay? And then he started quoting Luke 6:37. Thou shalt not judge unless be judged. Thou shalt not condemn unless be condemned. Thou shalt forgive and all that stuff and woo woo woo. I was like, okay, Dre, he showed mama. You may have think that I done lost my way, but baby, I know my scriptures. I know the word. I know what I need to do, okay? This is just a phase right about now. You know how they always say this is a phase. Just because I'm doing this don't mean that I still don't have God in my heart. That's what he was basically saying, okay? Yes, the teachings are still in me, but, I have to make my own way. I have to make my own path, and you help put me on this path by telling me I'm a wicked person, so therefore let me go out and do wicked things, okay? And imagine she had the gun pointed at him. He took that gun, and while he was going off on her, he was like, listen, my daughter name is Heaven. And the reason why that you will never see her, and because I don't want her to see you. I don't want her to get to know the fuck who you are. And I'm calling her Heaven because it's a place that you nor me will ever see. And I said, you are absolutely correct. And see, you're the holier than thou. And that's what I don't get about these holier than thou people that like to judge. You want to judge another person for what they're doing and all this shit. And you want to quote this scripture and quote that scripture, whatever, and say God say this and God say this. And you forget God say don't judge because you're not perfect. Don't judge as if you're God. But you out here doing that. So therefore, you're actually committing sin. And that's what all you've been doing. So your sin ain't no better and ain't no greater than the next person that you're judging. Bitch, don't let me get started because I can go. And y'all know I can. But anyway, at this point, he didn't shoot her. He dropped the gun and he gets in the car with his baby mama. She was like, oh my God, this is it? It was like, yeah. And so they had to go see Councilman Tate. Bitch, Tate was about to give him $100,000. Okay, he gave him the license plate and a change of name, new ID and all that, clean place and all that. And basically said, I need you to kill Ghost right about now before he get on this campaign trail. And this needs to happen now. I give you $100,000 because I'm pretty sure that you need it. I will give you $50,000 now and $50,000 when the job is done. First of all, because I don't trust your ass. And let me tell you something, your word ain't shit. So how I know this is going to get done, you could try to run off with this money, but I'm the only one that know exactly who the fuck you are. This new person that you are. Was it Anthony Davis Thomas or something like that? Girl, who cares? He know the name. And he was like, basically, you try to fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck your ass over. Okay? And I was just like, Let me tell y'all something. I'm trying to see the appeal that y'all see in Lorenz Tate. He ain't a bad looking dude, but for some reason this show, him being on this show, it got him feeling like, it got me looking at him like he a little boy trying to play a grown man. That's what it feel like. Okay, all these little facial expressions trying to make it seem like he a bad motherfucker and all this shit, like he intimidating. I'm like, no, bro, it ain't working, okay? But he gets in the car, he shows his baby mama everything, that's the money and all this stuff. And she was like, we can just go. We can just go. And if he tried to come at you, he'll get in trouble too, because he the one that, gave you the clean stuff and all that shit. He committed a crime himself. And so he was thinking about it. He was about to leave or whatever. And then he did a U-turn. And he was like, I got to complete this. I got to do this. Because he did tell Tate, you want me to do something that I will willingly do for free. Kill ghosts. I said, you know what, Dre? Because he did tell him, you don't do this, you're going to be running from ghosts for the rest of your life. So now we're going to see, now that put him as one of the prime suspects, as we already knew, really a prime suspect as who might kill shot at Dre, Ghost. So Dre, he goes back and, sometimes it's just like the moments where, should I go back, or should I do this, or should I just keep forward? Should I keep forward? And then you have that moment where, fuck it, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go ahead and do what I thought I was going to do. Even though I know deep down I should just keep on going forward, because it ain't going to end the way that I think it's supposed to end. And that's exactly the situation that Dre got his ass in. He done went back to fucking Truth Nightclub, and he was finna go in there and shoot. This shirt's so goddamn big. Y'all know how y'all been seeing me try to adjust this shit. Bitch, anyway, he go up into the nightclub and he was about to go in there and kill Ghost. But before he could, he heard a pop, a gunshot. And at that point, he leave up out of there. He sees Blanca, runs into her. She was like, drink, what you doing up in here? Bitch, he punched the shit out of her, knocked her ass cold out. I ain't even care about that. Usually we're not here for hitting women or whatever, but just because I don't like Blanca, and at this moment he was on flight. He had to get up out of there. So he get back to the car, he drives off, he goes to a little corner store, gas station to get some gas. Give me 40 on pump 10, okay? Get some little fungi and some fake ass pig skins, all right? And a little teddy bear, something for the baby. And then he see on the news that it said that Ghost has been slain in his nightclub, and there's nobody there that was witness. I said slain. Now, when you say slain, now there's the difference. Is he really dead, or is he just fake dead, and this is something that's a setup or whatever? Put down in the comments, do you think that he dead? Okay, because I haven't seen what's gonna happen on the next episode yet, but I don't know if I'm ready to say that he dead yet, I need to see the body. I need to see the body with the bullet hole, okay? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Just like we showed Kane's body, I need to see that shit. So, at this point, he coming out the car, out the gas station, all happy or whatever, like he hit the jackpot or whatever, and then the cops pull up and take his ass in. So he goes down to Holden, had to go through the whole process. He comes into the lunchroom or whatever and see that Spank and Two Bits standing right there. They see him, so they know exactly what's up. Okay, so he sees them. And given that they was already trying to take him out before he left, he knew that his life was on the line, because prior to that, he was talking to his girl on the phone, at the jail, and she was like, you just had to go back. He was like, yeah, I had to go back. You know what I had to do, whatever, but I'm gonna make this shit right, okay? Next thing you know, she done brought the goddamn mama up in there, and she's like, listen, this is where you need to be, even though you did all this shit, this is what you need to be, and I'm going to be here to raise your daughter in the correct way. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. Girl, she finna do the most with that little girl. I feel for that little girl. Like them holier than thou Christians want to be uber Christians by the book, by the book. She ain't gonna have no freedoms, okay? No nothing. It's just gonna be fucked up for that little girl. And then at this point, I'm sitting here like, damn, Dre, you should have just went on ahead and shot your mama. That's what I feel like at this point. She gonna fuck that child up. All right. Talking about something, you need to give me a lawyer, you need to do this. Mama ain't finna do none of that. She finna let you rot up in jail because she feel like this is you atoning for your sins. That's what it feel like, And at the end of the day, Dre, you did all of this shit for what? For nothing, okay? You got your daughter taken away from you. You didn't kill ghosts, and you lost your goddamn life. How'd you lose your life? You started a fucking fight with the dude taking his pudding. He ain't do shit to you. I don't give a fuck if it was Jello pudding, if it was chocolate pudding, if it was chocolate and vanilla pudding put together. You ain't had to do that shit, but you did, and you suffered the consequences because you knew what it was. You was gonna get a week in the hole. You was gonna get in isolation. Couldn't nobody touch you. And at this point, Spanky was like, we need to go ahead and call that guard for that favor, okay? 2-Bit was like, cool. So they did. Next thing you know, we see Dre up in the little hole by himself, and the thing opened up, and some wet ass towels started falling up in there. As soon as I seen that first towel hit that floor, and I heard it, and I seen that it was wet, I said that shit is wet with alcohol. They doused that shit. They finna burn this motherfucker up in this goddamn holding cell, and that is exactly what they did. He told us, listen, we grew up together. I said, bitch, so the fuck what? You weren't speaking of that when you killed Grim, when you was trying to kill their asses too, and you was snitching and all that shit. I got a daughter. You weren't thinking about that, okay? Because you wouldn't have been up in this game if you was. Bitch, doused his ass too and lit his ass up. I said, you lit that fine body ass up, okay? Notice I said body. Dre is cute. He is cute. I ain't even gonna do him like that. And his body is really nice, alright? I said, that is a waste. Waste of a fucking specimen, Dre. I'm pissed at you. Dre, bitch, but you had to go. I ain't even mad that he gone, because we've been wanting him to fucking go forever, okay? I don't know if I really wanted him to be like this, get toasted up like this, but I'm cool with it. I ain't shocked or nothing. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's what has to happen. Now, let's get on to this. Mind you, he had a little premonition, a little thought he saw Tommy standing outside, but he really didn't. And so, that's that conscious plan on him, okay? He knew that the motherfuckers was still out on his head. He got a hit on his head. And that's exactly what happened. Bitch, at one point, 2-Bit was looking for Spanky. Spanky is gone. Cause you wanna know why? Spanky done fucking snitched and turned witness protection. I said, bitch, what the fuck is going on up in here? Bitch, Spanky went from hood nigga Spank to Spotwood. Spotwood grew up in a gated community with both parents in the home and wore cardigans all the time and went to a good school, a private school, okay? And was part of the fucking country club. That's what Spotwood did, okay? And that was who got witness protection, bitch, and I said, ain't this about some shit? He said, Tommy ain't gonna find out, bitch. And Blanca said, no, Tommy shouldn't find out nothing. I said, don't promise. Don't tell him shit that you can't promise, okay? Girl, don't tell him stuff that you don't know is true. Because at this same moment when he said that shit, 2-Bit got on the phone and called Tommy and said, I know exactly who dimed your ass out. It was Spank. I said, ain't that about a bitch? Well, I bet you Spank ain't going to live to see the next episode. But anyway, if I missed anything, put it down in the comments. Tell me how you feel. Do you feel like Ghost is dead? Or is it too easy? I feel like it's too easy. Or I don't know what I feel at this point. I really did not like this episode. Because I'm going to tell you why. I mean, I ain't going to say I disliked it. It wasn't one of my favorites. Because I did not care for Dre. They did too much to just show us that he was going to die. I would have liked the shit to be quick. Like, take his ass out. He ain't need all this. We ain't asked for all of this background and holes to be filled or whatever. That was a waste. I feel like this was a fucking filler episode to come back. Okay, just for him to get killed. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about the episode. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.